Spanish era up to the present time.
Okay. The different administrations of the past and the present has implemented various programs to help the farmers own an agricultural land. So during the time of Manuel L. Quezon, which is from 1935 to 1944, he enacted the Rice Tenancy Law, or the RA 4054. So this law concerns crop sharing, which legalized the 50-50 sharing between the landowner and the farmers. And then during the time of Manuel Rojas, he enacted the Republic Act number 34, establishing the 70-30 sharing. So kung dati 50-50 lang yung sharing between the farmers and the landowners, during Manuel Rojas time, mas lumaki na yung share ng landowner, which is 70%, while the farmer tenant is only 30% of the harvest. Okay, during the Elpidio Quirino time naman, yung Land Settlement Development Corporation was implemented, or yung LASEDECO, Land Settlement Development Corporation. Ito yung program for the ito yung resettlement programs yung sa mga dating naging rebelde. Okay, so nagkaroon kasi tayo ng World War II noon, tapos may mga hukbalahap na lumayo sa government. So to have them come back on the government side, nagkaroon ng resettlement program. So nagkaroon sila ng pabahay, mga lupain na para sakahan ng mga naging rebelde noong araw na yon, nung panahon na yon. And then during the time of Ramon Magsaysay, which is from 1953 to 1957, he enacted the Agricultural Tenancy Act of 1954, or RA 1199. Ito yung Land Reform Act and also the Land Reform Act of 1955, or RA 1400. Sa RA 1100, ito yung first land reform law which regulated all forms and aspects of tenure relationship. So dito sa programang ito, nagkaroon na ng support services, nagkaroon ng feeder roads, irrigation, credit facilities. So hindi lang yung pagtulong sa tenancy relationship ang concern nila, kundi tinutulungan din yung mga ibang pangangailangan ng mga farmer benefic or farmer tenant, kasi wala pang talagang totoong nag-own ng land noon. And then during the time of also of Ramon Magsaysay, he signed the National Resettlement and Rehabilitation Administration, or NARA. In-establish na yung office na yun para din sa mga hukbalahap rebels dati. And then from 1961 to 1965, the era of President Diosdado Macapagal, he enacted the Agricultural Land Reform Code. So ito yon, yung RA 3844. So dito sa code na ito, dati kasi ang retention limit ng mga landowners para magkaroon ng property is 300 hectares. So ngayon, pinababa na yon because of this law. Naging 75 hectares na lang ang dapat na pagmamay-ari ng mga landowners nationwide dito sa Pilipinas. So, dito rin sa law na to, nagkaroon ng proper sharing with the landowner and the tenant. tenants. So, yung dating 50-50, tapos naging 70-30, naging 75-25. But now, kung sino yung gumagastos ng mga farm implements, mga fertilizers, mga seeds na itatanim, nasa kanya dapat yung share na 75%, while the 25% ay mapupunta sa dun sa other side nung kapartner niya, whether landowner or the tenant. And then, during the time of Marcos, kilala niyo pa ba si Marcos? Okay. During the time of President Marcos, he signed into law PD number 27, covering all rice and corn lands in the Philippines. So, kung dati may 300 hectares sa mga landowners, tapos bumaba ito during the time of